Hello everybody, this is King Tut here and welcome to another dive-in video. In this video, we're going to take a look at ChatGPT, everybody's favorite, or probably least favorite. So, ChatGPT is pretty much a robust AI chatbot. From what I've watched different videos, and even from my experience, it could actually help you write a YouTube script, give you YouTube ideas, or pretty much if you need some kind of information, ChatGPT is there to answer your burning questions. So, let's say I want to go into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, "Hey, I'm King Tut and I am a YouTuber. Do you recognize me?" I highly doubt it's gonna ChatGPT is gonna recognize the King Tut channel or the King Tut diving channel, but I'm just gonna put in the original King Tut channel. So wow. Okay, it's only have to be public figure, which I'm not yet, or probably never wanted to be a public figure. Too much pressure. Nobody should be a public figure. Well, in fact, everybody's a public figure. We're human beings. I mean, why do we even have to have few people be considered public figures and not everybody else? I find that to be wild. So hey, actually, that's a good question to ask ChatGPT. So, so why do few people get to be pub public figures and no one else? Achievement of expertise, visibility, public interest and leadership roles, cultural impact, media coverage, social media influence, and historical or cultural significance. So kind of similar to monarchy, but it's actually not monarchy. We done away with monarchy. It's like a secular version of a monarchy. I don't know. So that's I mean, everybody can be an expert in their field. That's our job to be an expert in our field. If we're not expert in our field, then yeah, why are we even like, and what are we doing? I mean, then what are we doing? And I'm not saying like, I mean, you're good enough. I'm not saying that, oh, you have to be an expert, or if you did a little misstep, like, well, why are you working? No, I'm saying like everybody's just good enough. I feel like saying like achievements or expertise, it's saying few people are very good enough, but do you think everybody's good enough? But I don't know. I mean, I'm saying like I get what they're trying to say. That person is very knowledgeable, but in certain fields, or whether in sports, entertainment, whatever. But like that's like entertainment is very subjective. It's art. And I mean, science is pretty much objective unless you get into like you open up a can of worms when it comes to research. Politics is subjective, and probably literature is subjective. It's basically how society accepts it. So yeah, sorry, I'm kind of ranting. I'm kind of deviating from ChatGPT. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically what it does. Um, ChatGPT is gets you, makes you want to argue with that thing, with that AI system. So before I get distracted, let's make a new one. Let's make a new one. Let's see. Let me ask some scientific question. and ask ChatGPT, what is a semiconductor? That's a scientific question. And best part here is you could literally read it and it's just there on record. Whereas like if you were to ask someone a question and somebody about like certain scientific stuff, whatnot, they would give you like an essay of an answer. And sometimes you either have to like write down some notes, try to listen a lot and like try to remember what he says and follow what he says. I mean, it's a lot of information. So, like listening to someone is not the same as having some text on a computer or on a piece of paper and you could refer to it if when the time needs. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I like about ChatGPT because you could actually it's like a Google search, but you could actually instead of Google searching and like trying to find whatever it is, whatever certain concepts that from different websites and so on and so forth, you could just ask ChatGPT what certain parts is, what's the definition of this, or how can I do this, this, and this. So let's do another one. Let's do another one. We could make up a story about I don't know. How about make a story about Han Hansel and Gretel. And it does. It just spits you out. Disappeared shadows is part of the tale of forgiveness and second chance. Wait, what? Hold on. Enjoy the reunited family. Wait, hold on. Um, filled with sorrow. I thought the story's a bit darker than this. But yeah, you get the idea. You could write you a story. Mostly lighthearted stories. So anybody who wants a very edgy story, you're not gonna get it. So let's do a new one. Also, all of your history is gonna be so if you click the sidebar, it's gonna show you all the history. You could also upgrade to ChatGPT 4 version 4. Currently, this is ChatGPT 3.5, but they released ChatGPT 4. So I don't know what Dolly is and all that. So your current plan, the free version of it has unlimited message interaction history, access to GPT 3.5 model, and access on web, iOS, and Android. If you do the ChatGPT Plus, you're gonna get all of this plus GPT-4, ChatGPT 4, which is the latest model, latest version. 4 hours create and use GPTs. I think they meant by you could you change the code and also access to additional tools like Dolly browsing. Wait, what is Dolly? What is Dolly? Wait, no, not you. Yeah, not not what you wanted. There you go. Well, what's Dolly? Oh, text to image mod. Oh, okay. So it's basically ChatGPT but for images. That's pretty cool. Browsing and advanced data analysis and more. Also, one thing that is really great about ChatGPT is if you have some coding questions, it could answer you with different coding, or you could have ChatGPT do certain codes, and ChatGPT is going to spit you out some codes, and you could copy and paste. Just double check that code first before you do anything, because just like with every technology, ChatGPT isn't perfect. Is it getting there? Sure, but it's not really that perfect. So let's click on create personal web page. King Tut, preferred job title, YouTuber. Um, actually, King Tut Diving because we're in. How about that? YouTuber, um, reviewing some websites, hardware, and software. And it spits you out all that code. All right. So it's going to tell you replace Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook with your actual social media links. In addition, you can customize the content, styling, and structure further based on your preference. Save this code in an HTML file and open it in a web browser to preview your personal web page. Sure, I will copy all of that into Visual Studio Code, VS Code, and let me make a new, oh geez, let's open folder, web, and let's make a new folder. I know I'm doing it in my second screen, so trust me on this. I'm doing some stuff. So right here. So I made a folder called ChatGPT example code. I've copied it. And as you see here, they have like head, document type HTML. It's not HTML5, it seems like. Maybe it might be HTML5, and they probably have made all of this as a way to show this is HTML5 anyway. I don't. Maybe maybe there needs to be HTML5 in it, or maybe it's already HTML5, and they're doing away with the fact that you have to put HTML5 all the time. So there's head, and this is pretty much CSS stuff inside embedded in the style tag, and then you go to body, and then bam, you have all of this. You have section, another section, and then you have the footer, and then pretty much closed out. So this looks good. This checks out. Let's go to here, start a new file. Let's call this index.html. And I'm doing index.html, bro. .html. Create file. And let's paste it all here. And we could go to that folder. So reveal file explorer. And then we could click here. And voila. I mean, there needs to be King Tut here, logo here, and then about me. Hello, I'm a King Tut. I'm a King. I'm King Tut Divin. Oh boy. Okay, that doesn't. Maybe I should put just King Tut. I'm a passionate YouTuber dedicated to exploring and reviewing various website hardware and software. Dive into the tech of world as we explore the latest trends, innovation, and hidden gems. Yeah, pretty much what I do in this channel. Whether you're a tech enthusiast or just curious, my channel is here to inform and entertain you. Yeah, I try my best to entertain people and you guys. And so latest video, embed your latest YouTube video here, contact. Feel free to reach out to me on the social media. I need to replace all of this stuff. Yeah. And you know where this whole thing is gonna be put in? Maybe I'm thinking about putting in NeoCities. That wouldn't be a bad idea. NeoCities is like GeoCities, but they're trying to revive this whole like easy way to publish your website, and NeoCities is one of them. It's trying to be like GeoCities, but for their own kind of thing. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's one of the example of making code. So, the database schema? I have no idea what this is. I mean, you get the idea. If you're stuck on something and you don't want to Google search, or you feel like Google search is taking a long time, you can get to ChatGPT. So that's pretty much it for this dive-in video, and I'll see you next time.